For many, the year 2021 and its preceding year 2020 have been very challenging. According to them, this affected plans for various aspects of their lives. The COVID-19 pandemic has altered the way we live, and for many, the earlier the virus is contained, the better.
2021 has been a good and a bad. I can't use one word for it. As I'm sitting out here, I'm grieving. I'm in pain, but I commit everything into God's hands, and I pray 2022 it wouldn't be like this.
Last year wasn't bad. But this year, my expectation is things will move on well, and I have to readjust what I did last year to have a new strategy to cope with this year.
When Citi News arrived at the St. Michael Catholic Church at the 37 Military Hospital Enclave in Accra at 10:40 p.m., the priest led an intercession prayer for the unemployed youth in the church and the country at large. Lieutenant Colonel Patience Efua Aidan, Vice Chairperson of the St. Michael Catholic Church, spoke to Citi News.
Because of the COVID, as we are saying, we ensure that everybody, before you enter, you wash your hands with soap and the running water. And then you should have your nose mask. If you don't have, the ushers, which I'm part of them, will give you some to put it on.
At the new church premises of the International Central Gospel Church, ICGC, on the Teshi Bush Road, authorities were forced to hold their services in the open space due to the number of congregants and the danger posed by COVID-19 pandemic. The temporary auditorium was filled to capacity 30 minutes before the new year. The overseer of the church, Pastor Dr. Mensa Otabil, charged his congregants to keep hope alive and be expectant of miracles.
If you didn't fall and lie down, but you fall and got up, you are a champion. If life buffeted you, but you received the blows and kept marching, you are a champion. So let me see some champions in this arena. Stand up and give God praise and shout, I'm a champion.
The overseer of Perez Chapel, Bishop Ajinasari, admonished members of parliament to debate issues devoid of conflicts.
We urge the Speaker of Parliament
On a demandé aux représentants du Parlement
and the legislative arm of government
et le porte-parole du corps législatif du gouvernement
to resolve with speed
de résoudre avec vitesse
our budget challenges
notre problème de budget
so that government business can go smoothly.
afin que les business puissent aller bien.
We also don't want to see fisticuffs in the Honorable House anymore.
When the Citi News team visited the Action Chapel some 5 minutes before the new year, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams was all fired up with a charged atmosphere of worshippers soaking in the blessings.
Even in the church will scatter. The enemies where you live will scatter. The enemies on your going out, coming in will scatter. Lift up your right hand. Say, oh my enemy, lift it up. Make no mistake. I declare before heaven and earth that I will not die in the air, on land, or on water, or in my sleep, but I will live and be in good health and fulfill the heavenly calling.
At the entrance of the Action Chapel on the Spinters Road, the Inspector General of Police and some of his men were sighted directing traffic and enforcing law and order. ACP Kwesi Ofori, Director General of Public Affairs of the Ghana Police Service, in an interview with Citi News, indicated the police will upscale security and law enforcement in 2022.
The IGP himself is right there, standing there with his men in their numbers here, ensuring a free flow of traffic and ensuring that security is at its peak.
Tonight is to monitor security arrangement to welcome 2022. So far, it has been successful, and we are still continuing. As you see, him is now at the Action Chapel area. We move from the Teshinungwa to Sakumono, the Moore Junction, and we've been to Osu, Oxford Street, and several other places, and we'll still continue and to monitor.
Well, how will you describe 2021 in the security perspective of things?
Though challenging, but getting to the latter part of it, the police were in full control, following very radical steps to overhaul the system in terms of our patrols, in terms of our operational plans. And I can say that the last 3-4 months, have been a better one, where saturated deployment in the cities, on the roads. Bono is notable for robbery and so forth. All those criminal gangs and trend have been dismantled. 2022 is going to be a year that we're going to upscale our activities and make sure that we perform better and do well.
You issued a statement cautioning that prophets, some pastors should be wary of their prophecies. How did you monitor the airwaves and especially the churches, and how are you hoping to bring to get those people, if indeed some of them went ahead to prophesy and it was against your directive?
The statement was good, that those who violate human rights, liberty, and impinge, to create that fear and panic will be dealt with according to law.
It's a new year, and at Purple Pub at Osu, the youth were in their element, jamming to songs that had electrified the place. Some who spoke to Citi News could not hide their joy.
For 2021, it was not easy, and I was able to cross it to this. I have to feel happy for myself, and I don't hear any bad news from my family. All my friends are intact, and I'm very happy. I just give thanks to God.
But why will you choose the club and not the church?
We went and do both songs already, so we have to balance it with this one too.
I'm very happy because God give me some people, they don't see New Year, they're prison, they are sick, they die. You're supposed to thank God you're there on life.
After all was said and done in the churches and in the pubs, we took our cameras to the Reach Hospital to welcome the 2022 New Year babies. We've transitioned from the previous year, 2021, into 2022. Now, a number of people, mothers, equally heavily pregnant over the 9-month period, were also expectant of new babies. Now, how did these beautiful babies cross into the new year 2022? Come with me and let's engage with some mothers who had their babies on New Year Eve. Oh, good afternoon, Ma. By the way, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What is your name?
I'm Emanuela, Ella for short.
Nice. And how does it feel welcoming a baby on a New Year Eve?
The feeling is out of this world. I'm so happy. And I'm grateful to God also.
What are your expectations for 2022 going forward?
Well, 2021, I would say it's an amazing year for me. Because I think at the beginning, I set some goals. And by God's grace, I would say the goals were achieved, accompanied with this baby's pregnancy too, which I never expected, but it happened. So I'm so grateful for God for this past 2021. And also for the 2022. With me welcoming a baby at the first day is an assurance for a beautiful year. So I'm hoping, I'm optimistic that this year will be very beautiful.
It is our prayer from Citi FM, Citi TV, that this year would be beautiful and glorious for you and your baby girl. How are you feeling now?
Good.
By the way, congratulations.
Thank you.
What time did you deliver?
Today.
Around what time?
11 something.
Let's now speak to some of the workers here who actually help these mothers to go through a safe birth delivery. Welcome to Citi News, Ma.
Thank you.
Please tell us your full name.
My name is Unifor Akudachomo.
And welcoming a new baby in a new year, this is something you do almost all the time. But this year's own, how special is it?
It's so special to us because it's a joy for a mother to come into labor, and at the end of it, the mother gets her baby healthy and she herself too is healthy, and they are going home. So we are so happy.
Now, we know that previous years, we see it on television, in the news that, people have gone to the hospitals to look out for these new babies. Yeah. Has that been the situation this year?
This year has been of difference because from 25th, which was Christmas Day, we're thinking as usual, people come, organization comes around, individuals comes around to gift people that have delivered. But this year it wasn't so. I don't know, the system is so hard that nobody was able to come to gift anybody anything this year in our hospital or in my ward. So it has been of a difference.
How many babies did you welcome in all, probably, as at this time that we're talking?
From 12 a.m. till now, we have welcomed about 6 babies. That is 3 girls and 3 boys. Yes.
You must be a happy midwife by now.
We have officially ushered in the new year, which is 2022. Many were those who had plans for the previous year, which is 2021, to either marry, get a new job, further their education, and a number of other ambitious plans. My name is Fred Duo reporting for Citi News.